Hey guys, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to send custom welcome emails after registration via Google Forms. Here, like suppose I want my leads to fill the Google form for registration, and as soon as they fill the Google form for registration, automatically a welcome email will be sent to their Gmail to set their expectations and also for a personalized participation message. And we can create this amazing automation with the help of Pabbly Connect. So now, without any delays, let me take you to my screen and show you how to create this amazing automation and how this works. Welcome back to my screen. In this video, I will show you how to send a warm personalized welcome mail the moment someone signs up for your mind and personality development workshop or any kind of a business that you own, automatically and effortlessly, and with a personal touch that sets the right tone from the very first click. So here on my screen, you can see this welcome message which I have received on my email after filling this registration form. So here automatically when someone will fill this form, automatically their data will be filled over here in this Google Sheet and a personalized welcome email will be sent to your new user like this. Like I have received this. Hi test user, that is my name that I have mentioned. Thank you for registering. We are excited to have you with us. This is just the beginning of your journey and we are here to support you every step of the way. Workshop category, that was personality development, that I have chose from my Google form for registration. Stay tuned for exciting updates, resources and exclusive content. Warm regards team PhysiMind. Also they have given me their website and we can create this amazing automation with the help of Pabbly Connect over here, which will work as a bridge between Google Forms and Gmail. So now without wasting any time, let me take you the procedure to create this amazing automation. For creating a new workflow, firstly we have to open a new tab and here on search bar we have to search pabbly.com/connect and enter it. But before moving further, let me give you a quick brief about the Pabbly community. It is the community where business owners and tech mind connect, share their work, solve problems together and grow with real support and ideas from like-minded people. To join this community, we have the link given in our description. Now we are directed towards the home page of Pabbly. Here on the right hand side corner, you can see this sign up for free and sign in option. Sign up for free is for the new user and here they can get 100 free tasks every month. And as I already have my account, I'll directly sign in. Now we have landed on this page. Here we can see all the apps powered by Pabbly. So today we will be using with Pabbly Connect over here. So for that we have to click on this Access Now button like this. Now we are directed towards this dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Here we can create and manage all of our automation workflows in one place with Pabbly Connect dashboard. For creating a new workflow, firstly we have to go towards the right hand side corner and click on this Create Workflow button. Now here we can see two options for selecting a workflow builder, that is new beta version and classic version. The classic version is traditional step-by-step layout that's stable and simple, but we will be using the new beta version today, which is more faster, flexible and also offers drag and drop interface, perfect for visualizing complex automations more easily. So we will click on this select button over here like this, and now here in this create workflow dialog box, firstly they're asking for mentioning a workflow name and selecting a folder. So firstly I will mention a name over here for my workflow as send custom welcome emails after registration via Google form. After that, they're asking us for selecting a folder. As folder help us to organize our workflow, here we can select folders or subfolders where we want to create our workflow. So firstly, I will select the folder as automation from here as I want to store it in the folder of automation. Now, if you also want to learn how to create a folder, you can go towards this learn more blue text over here and this will give you the step-by-step procedure you have to follow for creating a folder. Now we have to click on this create button like this and here as you can see workflow created successfully. Now we are directed towards this page. This is the workflow builder page of our Pabbly Connect. Here on the top left hand side corner, you can see the name of my workflow. Also, we have to toggle this button on to activate it. Coming to the center part of my screen, you can see this add trigger option over here. For creating a workflow in Pabbly Connect, there is two very important aspects that are triggers and action. So firstly, let me tell you what is trigger and action. Trigger is the starting point, the event that initiates the workflow, and action is the resulting task that happens automatically after the trigger. In short, trigger is when something happens and action is to it in response. So firstly, here we have to select a trigger. For that, we have to click on this plus icon and here we have to choose a trigger. So here for the trigger, we are selecting Google Forms as we want our leads to fill a Google form for getting registered. So here I will search for Google form and select it. For the app event, I will select new response received and now I will click on this connect button. Now here as you can see, we have received this webhook URL. which will work as a bridge between Google Forms and Pabbly Connect to connect it. And these are all the steps given below that we have to follow to add this webhook URL into our Google Forms. So firstly, we need to create a Google form for registration. So let me take you to my Google form first. Now we have came here to the application of Google form. Here you can see I have already created this registration form. But if you want to create a new Google form, you can go towards this blank form and create one. So I will move forward with my registration form which I have already created, and here as you can see this is my form which I have created for registration forms, and also mentioned the description and categories like full name, email address, phone number, which workshop are you most interested in, personality development, art of living, mind training, and when are you willing to start or you are just exploring. So I have given two options over here as well, willing to start and exploring. So now I will simply publish this Google form from here, and here as you can see my Google form is published. Now we have to add a webhook URL over here. So firstly we have to go towards this responses section, and here we have to link it with a Google spreadsheet. So for that we have to click on this link to spreadsheet button like this, and here as you can see we got two options, create a new spreadsheet and select existing spreadsheet. If you already have an existing spreadsheet you can select this, but we will move forward towards creating a new spreadsheet. As you can see automatically they have given me this spreadsheet for registration form response. Now we will click on this create button from here, and now here as you can see we have got the spreadsheet over here, that the categories which we have mentioned in the Google form is also mentioned here like full name, email address, phone number, workshop category, and starting time. So now firstly we have to make a Google form submission for moving forward, and copy the link of this Google form and open it in a new tab. Now here I will make a form submission with some dummy details. So now here I have entered some details like full name, smart user, email address also is mentioned over here, phone number that is also dummy, which workshop are you most interested in. So I have selected art of living now, and are you willing to start or just exploring. So I have clicked on this willing to start button. Now I will click on this submit over here, and now here as you can see my response is being recorded. Now I will take you back to my Google Sheets over here first, and you can see the details which I have mentioned in the Google form is automatically received over here in the Google Sheet. Now moving forward, firstly we have to add the webhook URL which we got from our Pabbly Connect. So firstly we will go towards our Pabbly Connect over here again and copy this webhook URL from here. As you can see after copying the webhook URL, they are waiting for the webhook response. So we will go back to a spreadsheet over here, and now we will go towards this extension section, and now here we will click on this add-ons and get add-ons button. Now we are directed towards this Google Workspace Marketplace. Here we have to search for Pabbly Connect webhooks over here, and now we have to double click this and install it from here for connecting our webhook URL to Google Sheets. So firstly as you can see I have already installed it, so I'll simply close it, but if you haven't you have to install it. Now we will close that simply and again go towards this extension section, and here on the bottom you can see this Pabbly Connect webhooks over here. Now we have to click on this initial setup. Now here in the initial setup dialog box, firstly we have to paste the webhook URL which we got from our Pabbly Connect like this. And after that we have to select a trigger column. The trigger column will be the final data column on which if the data is added, the whole of the row data will be sent to the webhook URL. Here the trigger column have to be the last column from here. So as my last column is the F column, I will write here F, and now I will click on the send test as I need to test this. And now here as you can see test data successful over here is received. Now we have to click on this submit button. So like this the setup is configured successfully. After closing the dialog box for initial step, we will again go towards our extension section over here and again go towards the Pabbly Connect webhooks, and after the initial setup we have this send on event. We have to click on this send on event like this, and here you can see working over here. Now we will again go back towards our extension, and here in the Pabbly Connect webhooks you can see this tick icon over here in front of send on event. It is a required field over here to do it in the Google spreadsheet, because as soon as a new data will be entered over here, automatically this send on event will help us to get the data over there in a Pabbly Connect. So this is the permanent parameter that we have to follow for getting a response in a Pabbly Connect. Now we will go back to the Pabbly Connect, and here you can see we have received this response over here. Also we have all the details like which workshop we have selected, that was art of living, the trigger column was F, and also other details like phone number, email address, and also the username. Now firstly we have to close this, and now we have to add our action step over here. That was email. So we will click on this plus icon, and here we will search for email. We will select Gmail as a trigger because we want to send all of our users with a welcome mail who fills out our registration form. So firstly here we will select Gmail, and now for the app event we will scroll down and come towards this send email v1 like this, and click on this connect button. Now here for the connection type we have two options. Select existing connection. You can select this if you already have one connection over here, but we will move forward with the add new connection. For that we have to click on this, and now they're asking us for sign in with Google. So we will click on this, and now here we will select the email account. Now they're asking for the confirmation to build connection with Pabbly and your Gmail account. So as Pabbly is a very safe platform, we will simply move forward and click on this continue button. And now here as you can see, connection created successfully. Now scrolling down, we have several fields for recipient's email address, CC, BCC, sender's name, email address, and many more. So firstly we will start with mapping of these fields. Here mapping in Pabbly Connect means linking data from one step to another. It allows dynamic transfer of values between triggers and action steps. Here instead of writing the values manually, we will simply map the data and make it as a dynamic field. So firstly we will go towards this recipient email address, and here for the search bar we will search @ and here you can see the email address which we have received. Now similarly moving forward following the same procedure, here we have CC and BCC option. As these fields are not required field, we can simply move forward as well, but if you want you can fill them too. Now here we have to give a sender name. Now here I will write the sender name, that was Fizzy Minds. Moving forward to our email subject, here I will mention the email subject like welcome to Fizzy Mind. Now we have this reply to option over here. As we are not replying to anyone rather than the recipient's email, we can simply move forward as well. Now moving forward to the email content type, here we have two options, plain and HTML. So today we will simply move forward with this plain content over here. Now we have to write an email content. So here firstly I will write the email content, and after that also map some fields. Now here I have written my email content. After that I will map some fields over here like name and also the workshop category. I will simply search the name over here like this, and here you can see the full name of my user, that was smart user, so I will mention it over there. So now coming to the workshop category, we will select the workshop category which we have mentioned in the form. So that was art of living, so we will select this like this. Now moving forward with the fields of file name and attachment. If you want you can also add file name and attachment fields over here, but as I want to keep my mail simple, I will move forward, and now I will click on this save and send test request button. Now we have received this response that our email is sent successfully. Now firstly I will take you to my Gmail account. Now here on my Gmail account you can see the welcome message which I have received from Fizzy Mind. Welcome to Fizzy Minds, that was my subject. Hi smart user, the name which I have mentioned. Thank you for registering, we are excited to have you with us. And also the workshop category which we have selected, that was art of living, mentioned over here. All the same content which we have selected to fill over there in our email content. So similarly like this, you can also create this amazing automation where our trigger was Google form and action was Gmail. And as soon as a user have filled the Google form, automatically a welcoming Gmail is sent to them. Now you can also create this amazing automation with the help of clone link mentioned in our description. I hope this video was informative for you. Not just these applications, you can integrate many more applications like this with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now to connect with us, you can email us at support@pabbly.com. For more questions and queries, you can reach out to us at forum.pabbly.com, and for more pricing related details, you can visit the website mentioned over here. Also, Pabbly Connect comes with some free plans. So what are you waiting for? Try this amazing automation today.